and welcome back. So today we continue again to talk about another type of visa. All these visas that I've shared, they are things that I've used. They are visas that I've applied for and gotten. I've even been refused visa, and I'll share the process for refusal of visa after the posting of this video. So the visa that I want to talk about is the spousal visa, the fiancé visa. It's also a category of family reunion, but not like maybe if you're getting married to a German, I would throw it specifically to German. You haven't gotten married in your country, but rather you prefer to get married in Germany. So this is the kind of visa and the requirements. The first thing that you need to do is, I would advise that the first thing should be the party that is living in Germany to invite you first on a tourist or invitation visa. Then you can visit the Standesamt to find out the requirements of the fiancé visa pertaining specifically for your country, because they vary from country to country. So you cannot rely on maybe what they are offering you in Cameroon or Sierra Leone or Zambia or maybe Pakistan or Philippines. So you just go to say, we want requirements for this particular country for a fiancé visa, would like to get married here in Germany. If you cannot afford maybe to come, your partner, it can be maybe your male or the female or the male, the one that is residing in Germany, can go to the Standesamt and find out the requirements. Probably they'll tell you they need an payment later where they show that you've never been married. Your government needs to show that you've never been married. You are not appearing in any marriage registration in your country. They would need maybe an affidavit where you swear that you've never been married. If you've been divorced, you will swear. If you're a widow or widower, again, you indicate. If you have been divorced, and they will need a divorce certificate. And if your spouse maybe died and you want to remarry, because that's what we're talking about, they will need probably a death certificate. Then they will need a lot of things. All this you can check on the website. They will need obviously the address. You need to provide a document to show where you are staying. It could be an electricity bill where everything's showing, like maybe a water bill, anything, or maybe if you are working, you can have your company write you something to show that they know that you are staying at such a place. It can cover you up, or anything. I don't know. It's very difficult to point out. Whatever you feel this is available that I can produce, that's what you need to produce. So, and a lot more. So after you submit all your documents to the Standesamt, or the person that is living in Germany submits them, the Standesamt will check them. Okay, and all these documents that we are talking about, the impediments, all these documents that you send to your partner from your country, they have to be stamped, authenticated by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in your country, and then legalized by the German embassy or the consular that does this kind of visa on behalf of the German government in your country. They have to be of the embassy. Even if you send this document, they will not be regarded. Because why? The government in Germany will not know if the documents are real or authenticated, the ones that are coming from your country, because they are not aware, and maybe they are not so sure on how your government runs. But your embassy, their embassy in your country, is very sure and knows how things are running in that country where they are representing Germany. That's why they need to endorse, because they will know if it's fake or not fake. Or the person that authenticates it from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, they will know whether he is the right person to endorse it or not. That's why you need to follow that procedure. So all those documents that you find on their website, you also need to send stamps of the spouse visiting you in your, I don't know, it could be your fiancé because you want to get married now. So visiting you in your own country, you need to send the stamps of entry and exit so that they know that really, you know, this person and for real, you want to get married, you are so serious. So you take all these things and they'll tell you, including a birth certificate. It needs to be legalized, authenticated also by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Send them to Germany to your spouse to take them to the Standesamt. The Standesamt will have them checked. If they feel that, oh, these are the requirements that you need and it's true, we agree, then they'll process and take them to court. But if not, they'll let you know that one document is missing, or they'll give you other documents to send to your spouse back. It could be in Africa, Philippines, wherever that person is living. After they give you those documents, they'll have to fill them up. Like, for example, they'll send you a document where you need to authorize your partner to apply on your behalf, to consent, because you are not there presently yourself to represent yourself. So after you sign all this, and in Germany they give you the right or the prerogative to choose which family name you would like to go by. It's not obvious that if you get married you get the man's name. You can either keep your own, or the man keeps his own, or you can choose between the male and female which one you want to go by. So also on that document you indicate the kind of name that you would like to go by, so that as you go there, if everything works out, you would have already told them what to put on that marriage certificate. So after all these documents are sent, there's a lot of sending and sending back. That's why I'm saying, so don't be confused, don't be lost, just follow me. And after you send back the documents, the Standesamt, if they feel, okay, these are all the requirements that we need, we are happy, they'll tell you, okay, from now on, this is the procedure, we'll get back to you. They'll get those documents and submit them to the Gericht, to the courts. So the courts will check the documents, and if they feel that maybe they need your partner, the person that is a resident or a German citizen, whatever, they'll maybe ask them to produce their financial statements to show that they can really take care of you. Because without this, they'll be very hesitant to give out to this kind of visa to a person who maybe doesn't have a stable job or stable source of income and cannot really take care of another person because of the living costs. You know, abroad, it's not like you can go to your neighbor. You just have to be really standard in that position. So they'll check them, and if they need anything, they'll write your partner to say, we need this kind of documents, produce this kind of documents. And if maybe it's from your part, your partner will contact you to say, can you send these things? If you send them, they'll check them. Otherwise, if the courts, I think if the Standesamt is happy with everything, mostly they know what the courts are looking for. And so the courts, maybe after, like maybe from 10 days, I would say, going, it can even go up to months, depending on your own case. So they will write now your partner to inform them to say, we have already processed, everything has been approved. So go back to the Standesamt and arrange for a date when you would like to get married. And so your partner will now receive the letter, go back to the Standesamt. After they go to the Standesamt, they will discuss and choose a date that they feel is more comfortable, make appointment with the Standesamt. So after they make they do that arrangement and it's over, they'll be given a certificate to show that everything is approved, and the Standesamt at a particular date will be waiting to marry you here in Germany, in that city, wherever you applied from. So this document has to be sent to you. So once the document has been sent to you, together now with the other documents, it will be your passport. You will find these at the website of now the German embassy in your country or consular. So together with these documents that they are looking for and that certificate, you take them to the embassy to apply now for this visa, because at the first you didn't apply for this visa, you applied for the marriage process. So after it's done, they'll send you this document, you go with it to the to the immigration, to the embassy. So after you go with it to the embassy will check your documents and see that everything has been approved. You will pay for the visa and everything, and they will tell you, for now, don't pay for your insurance, because you can only pay for insurance after everything is approved. And you can leave it up to them also, and they will do their part. And mostly with this kind of visa, they have to send back the documents to the immigration in Germany. And when they send them to the immigration in Germany, they work on it, because this kind of visa is not a Class C. It's not a 90 days or 30 days or 60 days visa. It's a D visum. That's what they call it. It's a visa Class D, because when you come on this kind of visa, you attract a lot of things that follow, and so they have to do check. Probably they even need to open up a file for you at the immigration. So they will send those documents, and the immigration in Germany will work on them. And I have to state this, that the date that you choose to get married is not a standard. Like, it can be overlooked by the immigration. They can surpass it. This can go, they tell you maybe 10 to 12 weeks, 6 to 12 weeks. That's what they'll tell you. But they'll also tell you it can go for months before they can approve it. So after they approve everything, the immigration now will call upon the partner in Germany to come and sign a declaration form. This form is a form they sign after checking the financial capability of this person, to ensure that this person will take care of you. The person will not burden the government, because I must say this, the German has a strong structure, a strong social system, and many people have taken advantage of it. And so I think they just try to make sure that you don't have those intentions, because of some of the benefits that attract these kind of visas. So after they check everything, they'll give them a document which they can send to you. If you want, if you are so fast, instead of sending them the document through DHL, you can ask your partner to take to the immigration to send this kind of information direct to the embassy. Maybe it will do you a lot more, it will save you time. Or you can give to they can give to your partner to send to you, or maybe to email direct the embassy. From that point now, you need to do the insurance for 3 months, because probably when you travel to Germany, you will need some time before they can do everything, get in the system, and you'll be put on the insurance of the partner. So now, after they send you the documents, you go to the embassy, take it personally, but I would prefer that you just email these things to them and they work on them, because you already took your documents. What they will just need is the immigration telling them go ahead, which they can directly send them, and this declaration form. So after it's done and you send your insurance, they will write you. And I think the fact that the immigration approves it does not mean that the embassy will approve it too. They are independent. They could reject it if for some reason they feel you are lying, or they come up with another reason, maybe that they feel that this is not properly done or anything. They could reject it. So it's not standard, I would say, but mostly they will honor that everything has passed through and give you the visa, and then you can travel to Germany. On that day, you go to the Standesamt, and at this time, I believe if the date had passed, you expect that your partner should go back to the Standesamt and rearrange for a fresh date, because the certificate is valid for 6 months. So within these 6 months, you can change to any date that suits and you can get married. But outside the 6 months, then you have to reapply again. And then, so after you come here, you can go to the Standesamt, get married. They give you that certificate. It's so nice. They read nice stories that are touching to make you like realize that you have now found somebody out of the whole world to be with, and you are happy with. They encourage you, and you do the photos at the Standesamt, and It's so nice. But after that, you go and do the Anmeldung Bestätigung, register now because you are now a resident of Germany. From there, they will send you your tax number, they will send you your insurance number. From there, they will give you, you go to the immigration, they will give you a document for 3 months that say we are working on your visa because you have to apply for your resident permit. They'll tell you, well, after application, we need some time to work on your card, which is your residence permit card. So they'll give you a document valid for 3 months because within these 3 months, they will send you and they'll tell you after you receive the PIN code, in 2 weeks, come back and just know that your card is ready. You can go get your card and just at the right of receiving that letter, you are eligible to work in Germany. You have all the rights just like somebody that is living in Germany. Probably they'll give you 3 years. I don't know, they can give you anything, but probably I think 3 years. So thank you. Do you have a comment? Do you like this video? Are you not clear somewhere? Please. Maybe I might skip some information, but I believe that what I said really helped you. So, vielen Dank. Möchtet ihr weitere Video von mir sehen? Dann abonniere meinen Kanal. Gefällt dir dieses Video? Bitte vergessen Sie nicht zu teilen, zu liken, zu kommentieren. Ich liebe euch. Tschüss.